The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Simon Cruz from Charlotte, North Carolina, Disco Buddy.
Well, that's one way to start off tonight's show, with an ambush out of nowhere, courtesy of Monica. What on earth? Well, that's not exactly what I was expecting to kick off tonight's show at all, but I guess it goes to show you never know what to expect here at CPW. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, how's everyone doing? Howdy, howdy. Hopefully everyone's having a good one on a week where that QuakeCon is happening this weekend. Should be fun. We got lots of things to do. And well, I'm surprised that Simon Crow is not assisting in any of these matters right now, considering he is the quote-unquote pet of Disco Bunny. He's just there to watch, I guess. Disco Bunny shake her hips for all of us. Perfect. He does like to watch. Yes. He's getting awfully close to the action, though. Actually, he's getting very close to Disco Bunny. I have a feeling that we're going to have to probably just throw this out and restart the match because, well, Disco Bunny and Monica are just hammering away at each other outside of the ring. And a fun story about this match is that this is a match that has a lot to do with the women's title division, as well as, even more importantly, the Young Lions title division. Because right now, Monica is currently the #1 contender for Deputy Dog, and Disco Bunny is at the #2 spot right behind her. So this is a match between #1 and #2 contender for Deputy Dog's Young Lions Championship, as seen on the aforementioned Croakitoad.com CPW webpage on the title histories. So this is a very important match moving forwards towards our August PLE, which will be called Altar of Pain. And what is this? What's going to happen here? Well, the referee is trying to get in between Monica and Disco Bunny, but we're actually going to get them into the ring so we can actually get this match started. But wow, what a brawl to start it off. They were not messing around. Monica had a lot of intentions there to just completely ambush Disco Bunny before she could even get into the ring and take her jacket and her hat and her glasses off. But she did not care. She came out here to fight. And that is what she's doing with a tornado DDT out of the corner onto Disco Bunny here in our opening contest. And with Simon Crow at ringside to watch Disco Bunny in action, we'll see if he comes into play into this match between #1 and #2 contenders for the Young Lions title. Ooh, nice reversal European uppercut. And this is where the title rankings are going to come really fun to watch, to see after what happens tonight, because someone's going to have to take an L here. And does that mean Skippy the Scout, who's in the #3 spot, gets pushed up to #2 depending on who wins or loses this match? Uh-oh. And there's Simon Crow with the assist for Disco Bunny, catching the referee off guard by throwing the kendo stick into the ring. And so the referee dispatches of that. Here's Monica with a kick to the back of Disco Bunny's head. And now she's stomping away. Oh, missing the front drop kick. Opens it up for Disco Bunny for the assault, but she does not get it. Here's Monica. Nice Uranagi into a cover. Look like her. Whoa, Simon Crow. What the heck was that? We got a little too close into the mask in the mind of one Crow. And Monica actually connects with the Sai moonsault. I can't believe she did. It didn't look like she was going to hit that one at all. Disco Bunny was biding her time, and now she is back with the offense. Ooh, back heel kick. And it looks like the momentum might have shifted here. Maybe, maybe not. Here's Monica with the strikes. The knees and the kick again to the back. That harsh penny loafer kick to the back of the skull. That very hard heel. Oh, there's the disco bunny kicks. The bunny kicks. She got her with the disco bunny kicks and thinks it's over after that. Did she knock Monica's air out of her enough? No, she did not. Match will continue here between Disco Bunny and Monica Wake. Here's Monica. Springboard catches her. DDT. And Disco Bunny's head spiked into the mat. Simon Crow trying to go for the distraction. Doesn't get it. Monica forearm smack off the middle rope. And now Simon Crow with the distraction to Monica. Probably telling her that, Alan Wake is not as good of a video game as she thinks it is, which opens it up for Disco Bunny to hit the neck breaker. And that is the advantage of having someone at ringside to cover your back right there. Disco Bunny sling blade. Monica kipping up to her feet, but gets swiped on the front drop kick. Chops from Disco Bunny now. Front face lock. Her up to the feet, reverse Irish whip into the ropes, and Monica with a drop kick, sending Disco Bunny flying to the outside. Oh, now that is a vicious headbutt from one Disco Bunny. And again, we covered on this past Sunday's Toad Talk podcast, episode 22. We covered all of the matches that took place back at Scars and Stripes. What a show it was indeed. Definitely check it out and see what we had to say about all of you at Toad Talk Podcast. Monica with a big top rope elbow drop to the outside. Gets it a little bit, running Hurricanrana. And this fight has absolutely broken out. I don't think these two have ever met before in singles action before. First time ever. Simon Crow once again doing what he's good at, and that is distracting Monica. And you can see Disco Bunny in the background still struggling to get to her feet. She has definitely taken some damage in this one. It looks like Crow has been ejected from ringside. Simon Crow will no longer be able to toy around with Monica in this match, as he has been sent packing by the referee. He is out of here. And Disco Bunny has lost her favorite toy, Simon Crow, in this match. Will it come to backfire on her plans? Oh, still steps. This one from the very get-go has just wanted to go outside of the ring. I mean, remember back when the show first started, Monica was already out here and ambushed Disco Bunny before the bell. There is just something in the air tonight when it comes to these two. They just want to completely annihilate each other. They know that there's a lot on the table here when it comes to the Young Lions Championship. Disco Bunny, very slow count for the referee. And of course, Disco Bunny definitely, or a Deputy Dog, definitely watching very intently in the back, as he could be seeing his next potential challenger for the Young Lions title here, depending on how this match takes place. Nice belted back suplex from Disco Bunny as the referee fixes up the Simon Crow mess from earlier. And what the heck is this? What? We've got commotion on the stage. Disco Bunny getting oh my God, it's Monica's publisher. Monica's publisher for her books has come out. Oh my God. Wait, do they have the same cameraman? I mean, we know Disco Bunny has her OnlyFans cameraman, and now Monica has her publisher. That might be the same guy. Wait, who's he working for? Oh no, Monica with the... Oh my goodness. Monica's publisher, who just happens to be the same cameraman as Disco Bunny's OnlyFans cameraman. I guess she just paid him a little bit more tonight to get the job done and distract Disco Bunny with a flash of the camera. And there's Monica with a double Springboard moonsault out of the corner and gets it. Monica has picked up the win tonight in singles action. The ambush pays off for Monica.
That's what I'm talking about.
Who is already the number one contender for the Young Lions title.
Then.
I have a feeling this is going to further boost her up the rankings now. And where does Disco Bunny go from here now on those title rankings?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Brotherhood from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 190 pounds, Punk A. And his opponent, representing the Deleters of Worlds, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Maggie Moore.
All right, how are we going to play this out here at the beginning of the match? We're going to get a handshake. A little bit exchange of words here between Puppy and Maggie Moore. Nothing? Just a neutral? Nope. All right. Just a neutral standoff face-off before the bell rings here in what I believe is also another first time ever one-on-one between these two. And this is, again, the benefit of having title rankings now on the CPW webpage. As we see here, Maggie Moore is currently the number 5 in line for the Piranha's Cruiserweight title, with Puppy being in the number 6 spot right behind her. And in fact, they both have the same exact win-loss record here in season 3. Maggie Moore and Puppy both at 6-6. So this is actually a tiebreaker for a win-loss record here between Maggie and Puppy. And of course, we know Puppy is also part of that Young Lions division as well, currently sitting at number 4. He might go up a little bit after what happened in our previous match, though. Right there with Skippy the Scout. We're definitely going to see some potential shakeups in all of the title rankings after tonight's show, that's for sure. As Puppy gets sent out of the ring by Maggie Moore, who celebrates the occasion. Both of these individuals probably looking forward to lots of multiplayer over the weekend while we are at QuakeCon. Should be lots of fun. Fun for the whole family. And now Maggie getting reverse Irish whipped. Whoa. Inside out back handstand, handsprings into the drop kick. Completely throwing Puppy for a loop here. Here's Maggie off the ropes now. Nice whippersnapper. Maggie trying to stay in control here. Standing drop kick takes him down. We know, oh, big move here, and she connects. Nice. Maggie Moore does like going for that move. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's an absolute crash and burn. It doesn't look pretty, but she's actually able to nail it here tonight. What is going on the barricade here in the front row? What is this? What is this? We have got fighting on the front row barricade between Puppy and Maggie Moore. What on earth is going on here? Uh-oh. Oh my God. Bulldog off the barricade right here in the front row, and Puppy goes straight back up, or not. No, and a dragon twist cutter from Puppy. Up to a 7. Looks like Puppy's gonna not just win by countout. He's perched up. Oh, he missed. And they are definitely showing the cruiserweight style right here. They both know that this is a match that really involves the cruiserweight title division. So they are definitely going for the high flying and the lucha on this one, that's for sure. We've seen springboards, dives up to the outside, all kinds of stuff. Here we go, back into the ring, inside out, rolls her up into the cover. Referee's right there for it. Uh-oh, she rolls it back over. And now we've got an exchange of roll-ups here. Who's going to win out? Oh, it's going back and forth. It's going back and forth. And Maggie presses Puppy against the ropes. He reverses elbow. And an Irish whip off the ropes and a kick right to the face. Usually it's Maggie Moore kicking people in the face. Oh, look at this, another springboard. Oh my God, and Puppy's gonna retaliate with his own. Maggie crashes and burns, and Puppy doesn't get all of it either. There have been flippy floppy moves all over the place in this one. Here comes Puppy again, going for another springboard move. Oh, he missed the big handspring cutter. Or should I say the top rope cutter off the top. Maggie was gonna capitalize on that failure of a move, but Puppy still kicks out at 1. Toe kick from Maggie Moore. Here comes Pop Rocks. And she got him into her covers. Got him all locked up. Is it enough, though? No. Puppy kicks out. These two are definitely going for broke here. We'll see who wins out. Here come the trademark chop slaps of Maggie Moore. Puppy trying to break out of the situation. And now take Maggie to the corner. Uh-oh. Here comes the marching from Puppy and the clothesline. The low basement clothesline. Here comes Puppy. Oh, I thought he was going to go for something big there. Inside. Instead goes for, here comes that cutter attempt. And he got it that time. Missed it the first time. Caught a dazed and stunned Maggie forward with the cutter and almost gets her with the 3. At the very last second, Maggie Moore kicks out. After the huge move off the top, big top rope cutter. And now Maggie trying to fight out of this and get the momentum back on her side here. Here comes Puppy, shooting her off the ropes, duck, and Maggie fires back with a lariat. 4-star match rating here as Maggie looking to get the momentum back, double stompers. And more slappers, not the Burnsy slapper, but kind of close. Uh-oh, Puppy's gonna go springboard again. Oh, she caught him while he's rolling up, but he reversed it anyway. Reverse inside of a reverse inside of a reverse is the name of this match, that's for sure. High flying and speed all around. Oh no, Pop rocks again from Maggie Moore. She's got Puppy all locked up and gets the win. Maggie Moore gets the win here tonight. One-on-one against Puppy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Laura Quinton. And her opponent, representing the Grinders, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lady Lane.
Well, after last week's impressive showing from Lady Lavin in that Kappa title opportunity against Azure Miles and Alessandra, she's once again stepping foot into the ring here, singles against Darla. And this is a very, very important match because according to the title rankings, you're actually looking at the number 2 and number 3 contender for Celestia's women's title right here. And some might say that Darla Quinton kind of got a slippery, easy number 2 spot, considering she's only had one match and she's 1-0 in that number 2 spot. But this is crunch time for Darla Quinton to see if she can beat Lady Lavin, especially after that fantastic Kappa title attempt that she had 7 days ago, which was also Lady Lavin's first loss on the season, by the way. So, in a way, Azarine completely scarred Lady Lavin's perfect 2-0 rating, or 3-0 rating, by putting a loss on there in a 3-on-1 match. Terrible, terrible. We'll see if she can get that win back here and put Darla at 1-1, or will Darla win tonight and be 2-0 as she rises a little bit closer to Alessandra in that 5-0 streak right now here in season 3.
I'll take this then.
As even the ladies climb up the ranks to get even closer to Celestia's women's championship right now. Thank you for the hydrates. I appreciate. And now, just like the other matches, we are outside the ring. We have been no stranger to going outside the ring tonight in these first 3 matches of the night. That is for sure. And so far in 3 matches, we've seen a match that involves the Cruiserweight title division, the Young Lions title division, kind of the women's title division. Uh-oh. Darla, don't get your first loss by count out. Get in there. All right, there we go. And now we're getting a match that is fully for the women's title division right here. I'm intrigued and interested to see what kind of match we're going to get out of the World Heavyweight title division, the International title division, and the Hardcore title division. What could we possibly see tonight to scramble up those title rankings just a little bit more? And it looks like Darla is all fired up there as you see the World Tag Team Champions at the outside of the ring watching Lady Lavin here. Oh, and look at Morsel and Mr. Kantot. The Tag Team Champions distracting Darla tonight, which allows Lady Lavin to drop Darla on the face, but she's right back up to her feet. Look at this. Oh, nice outside kick with those cowboy boots of Darla, who is sticking on the offensive. Let's see what she does here. As Danhausen curses Darla, will it actually come through? We'll find out. Lady Lavin catches her, scoop slams her down, and goes straight for the cover. Will the very sweepy Lady Lavin get the win tonight? After basically getting screwed over in the Kappa title opportunity last Tuesday at Scars and Stripes. Nice combination of flurry attacks from Darla. And again, a first time showing between these two, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Lady Lavin and Darla have ever met one-on-one. And there is a raid from Lucinda. Thank you very much. Lucinda and Raiders, welcome in. Hello, John Hamhock. Necro.
Lucinda TTV has just come in with a raid. Thank you for joining us, friends.
Thank you for joining us, friends. How was the stream? Was it Assassin's Creed resynced again? How close are you getting to the end? I know you said that you weren't going to be able to stream very much until the next episode of the podcast. Uh-oh, La Maestro Cradle from Lady Lavin out to Darla for the roll-up, but she kicks out at 1. And here comes Lady Lavin. She's got her double underhook. Oh my God, and spikes her head first into the mat, but does not go for the cover again. Lady Lavin. Oh my goodness, and a famouser from Darla as Morzal takes the top turnbuckle pad off. Referee goes in for a cover. Oh, almost got it right there. Did some side stuff today. No main story till Sunday. Okay, got you. And there, boy, there is plenty of side stuff to do in Black Flag, that is for sure. She tried to go for the basement lariat, but didn't get any of it. Uh-oh, Lady Lavin, what's this? Is she doing the vertebraker? Oh no, she's doing that face plant vertebraker. That's right. She always throws me off. I'm thinking she's still an AJ Jacobs move. It's a variant of that. Telling Darla to get to her feet, and Lady Lavin going off the ropes. Oh, and a scissor kick to the back of the head. Lady Lavin looking to capitalize here. Can she put a... Uh-oh, can she get a win over Darla and put a loss on her record? No, Darla kicks out. According to the CPW webpage, women's title contenders, we are seeing the number 2 and the number 3 contender for the women's title right now going at it. And if Darla takes a loss tonight, I'm sure that will put her down the ranks a little bit further. Which will open up an opportunity for basically, you know, everybody else. It's the name of the game. What's up, Wizard Boz? Welcome in. We just got raided by Lucinda. Thank you so much, Lucinda. Welcome in, Raiders. If this is your first time here, we do this every Tuesday night. Simulation CPU versus CPU wrestling with all of the community, fellow Twitch streamers and mutuals. We run it like a real-life 90s wrestling show back when wrestling was good. Welcome in, enjoy. Darla now scoop slam out of the corner, now going to the top rope. Looking to capitalize, telling Lady Lavin to get to her feet. And here comes Darla. Oh no, top rope crossbody, and Lady Lavin caught her.
Much appreciated.
Her to the mat.
has just given a gift
Lady Lavin looking to capitalize here. She's gonna go.
They have gifted 320 times.
Oh no, here comes that vertebraker face plant again on a Darla, and I am not feeling too good about Darla's chances here. Lady Lavin may get it. No, somehow Darla kicks out. How did she do that? Lady Lavin backing up into the corner. I am utterly shocked that Darla was able to kick out of that. I thought that was it. I think we all thought that was it. But somehow she has the resilience to power out of that pinfall after taking the finisher a second time. And there's a running famouser from Darla again. And she fires back at Lady Lavin, looking to improve her win-loss to 2-0, and she does. Darla now 2-0 on the season and getting a little bit closer to Alessandra in those women's title rankings.
Lucinda TTV has just resubbed at tier 1. Thank you. Croakitoad G.
Thank you.
Thanks. Much appreciated.
Yes, thank you for the resubs, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support.
Given a gift sub to Jess Asylum. Thank you. They have gifted 321 times.
Hey, look, there's Necro right there.
No Pace Nate has just resub at tier yak. Thank you. Looks up yes streak of E sub E. But just popping in to resub before going to lurk. Got a long day today and tomorrow.
I'd buy that for $1.
Zazaris has just dropped center bitties for the channel. Thank you, Cheerwell Center.
Goodness gracious. There's a lot going on. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Hope you get to feeling better, Nate. All right, coming up next, we've got a hardcore match.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Triangle of Terror, from Louisville, Kentucky, Van P.
Oh my goodness, how dare you? Necro! How dare you? And well, now we know. Well, now we know what our next match is going to be. It is Vampy versus Necro one-on-one. And Necro was not waiting any moment longer. He wanted to get right to things. And so he was out here just waiting, not even allowing Vampy to take her cape and her robe and stuff off. I guess he figures, you know, I wrestle in my robes, my necromancer robes, so you're going to have to wrestle in yours, your vampiric garb. You don't get to take it off at this match. Oh, are we actually going to get... Wow, we actually got to the ring this time. Okay, the referee didn't have to break this one up. Okay, here we go. Vampy versus Necro. And what is being billed as a... Well, never mind. We're right back out the ring again. That didn't last very long. We know that Necro has got quite the experience in having matches involving weapons and what have you. And Vampy as well, a representative of Asterial's Blood Triangle supergroup and former Kappa champion. In fact, I think they both are former Kappa champions. Let me take a look at the trusty dusty CPW.com. Yes, in fact, Necro is a former Kappa champion, winning it back in February. Oh, yes, that's right. Necro won it from Billy Hargrove back in February. Yes, I remember. Yes, where is the bell? Did the bell ring? I don't know. What is... Oh, no, Necro. Necro is trying to do Necro things to Vampy, but how... Oh, my goodness. Is this really going to work, though? I mean... A necromancer is trying to take the soul of a vampire. How does that work? Does that even work? I don't know. Doesn't look like it has affected her too much. She's still able to compete here. Shades of Psycho T and stealing people's souls to bring them to the dream world, the nightmare world. It seems like a few people have that ability. To try to enter your very soul and take it. Shang Tsung style from Mortal Kombat. Well, for this match being a hardcore match, as you can see, there's no ring out counts. The referee's outside the ring here. We've not seen any weapons get involved in the process of this match yet. And I have learned in the past couple of more recent Necro matches that he has started to utilize more of a jiu-jitsu style in his repertoire. So maybe rather than using weapons, he's gonna lock in some chanceries and face locks and arm bars and all kind. Whoa! Or maybe we're just gonna go out to the crowd.
Playtime is over.
Well, we almost went into the crowd. Thank you again, everybody, for the hype train. I appreciate it. Thank you for the subs, gift subs, biddies. It's always appreciated. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. Fifi is here. You went down the Danhausen rabbit hole. What's up, Fifi? Everyone say hello to Fifi. She just did a massive, massive stream. It was like a 24-hour stream. Oh, yeah, with overnight stuff included. Definitely drop a follow over to Fifi. We see her usually here on the CPW every Tuesday. Coming out like Mr. Motivator to that GTA Vice City music. Yeah, Danhausen's pretty good. Danhausen's pretty good. We talk about him a lot on our podcast each week. Oh, belly to belly suplex by Necro onto Vampy. I am still shocked there has been no weapons. Uh-oh. He just heard me say that, didn't he? Yep. All right, what's Necro going for? Oh, God, of course he's going for the thumbtacks. First weapon in the match now. And Necro's going to dump the thumbtacks into the ring. Oh, boy. We have our first weapon inserted into the match as Vampy. Oh, my goodness, what was that? And Vampy's now... oh my gosh, she whacked him with the thumbtacks. And now she's dropping the thumbtacks onto the toxic fields here at ringside. And again, we going up to the barricade in front of the front row. Second time we've seen this tonight, and a Meteora off the guardrail. Those fans right there in the front row getting a nice view of the action here tonight. That's for sure. And, uh-oh. Ooh, Vampy winds him up and cinches him into a pinfall right into the thumbtacks and almost gets the win there. And Fifi, I'm not sure, but if you say his name, he will appear. That much we do know. Oh, dropping a splash elbow right onto those thumbtacks. I think she forgot she dumped those thumbtacks there. Roll up from Necro.
What about Raven?
Well, maybe Raven will come out. I've always was a fan of his. Necro face first, or should I say skull first, into the steel ring post. And just getting yeeted around, ping-ponged around here at ringside. Here in our fourth match of the night. Okay, now it's Vampy's turn to go for more weapons. Oh, it's a chair. Can't beat it. It's the old classic. Ah. Couldn't get the shot off. Here's Necro now. Oh, almost like a falcon arrow right onto the chair. Ouch. That spine of that chair went right into her spine. This is nothing but a complete assault and brawl on the outside of the ring. Set for what rules? No rules. Hardcore rules. That's the rules. Oh, a drop kick to the back. Necro was not waiting for that one. Nice move by Vampy. Staying on the assault here. Going for yet another weapon. Why is she going to find more thumbtacks? Because why not? Yes. Bring some more out. Why not? Dump some more out. Yeah. Just add more to the pile, sure. Oh my God. Where did he get that from? What the heck? I can't even see what's happening. She just got whacked in the face with a table out of nowhere. Where did he get that table from? Uh-oh. Necro going all the way top here. Oh, and he nails it. Bops her on the top of the head from the top rope to the outside. Major high risk knee face buster from Vampy, who fires right back. Reverse Irish whip over and by the broadcast table. And this could escalate very violently very soon. Uh-oh. It looked like their attention had been averted to this broadcast table here at ringside. Ooh, nice counter with the Hurricane Rana. Wow, you're not seeing a whole lot of wrestling in this one. This is just exactly what I envisioned it would be. Just a complete brawl on the outside. Snap suplex from Necro, but I think he hurt himself on that one. And we have a double down out here in the toxic fields at ringside. Necro waiting for Vampy to get to her feet.
Thanks. Much appreciated.
And there's another one. Oh, a shot right to the throat.
Has just given a gift sub to the buyer with Devil. Thank you. They have gifted 322 times.
Uh-oh. And this fight over here by the broadcast table is getting danger close for me. All right, never mind. Not so much anymore. Necro cherry picks the ankle. He's got an ankle lock. He's got an ankle lock in. Looking for a tap out on Vampy, and he gets it. He almost snapped her ankle in half, and Vampy has to force the tap out as Necro gets a submission win tonight with the very Brazilian jiu-jitsu move of the ankle lock for sure. Wait, say her name and she appears.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from London, England, Fanny! And her opponent, representing the Infiltrators, from Indianapolis, Indiana, Louis God!
Whoa, and right out of the gate, Lucinda completely bombards Fifi across the ring, hits her with a spear immediately after the bell rings. And we have Lucinda, who has constantly been, in the past several months, been widely considered to be at the very top of the women's title rankings.
That's what I'm talking about.
The actual chart of the title rankings actually don't reflect that, but she has certainly been in the conversation at the very top right there with Celeste before she won the belt. And of course, Asterial as well, who is now the former champion. But now we have Fifi entered in the mix, who's on a 2-1 win-loss record on the season and currently the number 7th contender for the women's title right now. And actually, a win here over Lucinda would be not only really good on paper, but also would put Fifi up to a 3-1 record, which would actually push her up all the way to probably the number 4 spot from 7 with a win here over Lucinda. But obviously, Lucinda is not going to let that happen. We shall see how it pans out here in a first-time showing between the two. And hello, Mama Buttons, how are you? And there's Fifi, forearm shot, taking Lucinda down, but she's ready for out of the corner. I really hope that Lucinda never decides to pull that dagger out from behind her back and use that in a match. These matches can get deadly. Oh my God, Fifi's doing the Mr. Motivator. Oh! She tried to go for the bum assault, but Lucinda gets out of the way in the nick of time. And Lucinda's got her up, stalling suplex. Fifi lands on her feet and hits the chop block. This is a match between very high octane energy and very stealth-like agility as well. Look at that. Lucinda showing strength of just marching around the ring and then drops Fifi with the suplex. Now a toe kick to follow suit. Lucinda now. No, a knee right to the side of the temple. Surgical strike. Uh-oh. Fifi's letting the Mr. Motivator inside of her get the better of her and hits the nice neck breaker. Suplex there on Lucinda, trying to get the momentum back on her side. Reverse Irish whip into the corner. Lucinda dives in. Fifi catches her. Uh-oh. Here she goes across the ring. Flying forearm shot. And the foot to the Corvo mask of one Lucinda. By the way, two very amazing streamers here on Twitch doing battle here in this one-on-one match. By the way, everyone, please go follow them both. Two very entertaining and amazing streamers here on Twitch. Go check them out. Drop a shout out to both of them, please, and give them follows. Oh, Lucinda has been cracked open with a shot from Fifi. Not sure how that happened. Oh my God, more dancing. And double knees from Lucinda, catching her right in the back. She was ready for, oh my goodness, top rope. Acai moonsault. And now Lucinda motioning for Fifi to get to her feet. Oh, we're gonna get slap fighting. We're gonna get slap fighting here. And Lucinda wanted it to happen. Time for some slap fightings. Oh, and she pops her right in the side of the head. Right off the feet. There's the toe kick from Lucinda. And that knee strike to the temple again, right into the earlobe. Ooh. 2 times now in the match. Surgical precision from Lucinda, catching the leg, spins around, and takes her down. Oh no, not the hard punch. No! Lucinda utilizing the VATS to target the chest area and go for the full-fledged hard punch and almost gets the win. 2.9 there. Fifi able to raise his shoulder up in the nick of time.
Puerto Rican Chipmunk has just resubbed at tier 1. Thank you.
And thank you, Puerto Rican Chipmunk. Thank you, Maggie. You had a match earlier. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate the support. Lucinda slow to get to her feet in the corner. This has definitely been a back and forth match. 4-star match rating out of a possible 5. Oh, Vivi just kicks the leg out from underneath Lucinda. And a whip across the ring and a bicycle kick. Off the rebound, Lucinda dips out of the ring. And now we're both going out of the ring. I think this is what Lucinda wanted, a fight to the outside. And a big splash, but I think the knees got raised up. Fifi able to counter back with a flying forearm smash and now working the left arm of Lucinda. This is a normal standard match though, so we're gonna get ring outs. What is Fifi doing? Oh, what the heck was that? She just hit her with the backhand out of nowhere. Totally unsuspecting. And we're back in the ring now, and Fifi now rolls her over and hooks the leg up. Was that brief foray outside the ring enough? No, Lucinda kicks out. That was close, too close. We were all almost a Jill sandwich. Oh, Lucinda with the quickie roll up out of nowhere. Is she gonna surprise Feet? No, kick out again. Great match here between Lucinda. Oh, look at this deadlift from Lucinda into the power bomb. Uh-oh, she's got Lucinda. Oh my goodness, Lucinda getting the win here tonight over Fifi. Great back and forth match though.
Here is your winner.
Lucinda wins out on this one. Once again, guys, please give them both big follows here. Not big follows, but give them big follows on Twitch. 2 really fantastic, entertaining streamers. You guys know Lucinda. You guys should know Fifi. Check them out. Give them a follow.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Grinders from Venice Beach, California. Weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Mr. Kantot. And his opponent, representing the Unholy Union from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds, Miles Wildman.
You are cashed!
What? Doesn't that backfire? I don't think you can curse the Azarane clan. I think Danhausen just cursed himself. Okay, you're probably wondering, wow, there's a steel cage on our screen out of nowhere. Well, apparently the general manager, Eric Bischoff, said, you know what? I knew that there's going to be shenanigans in this match, whether it be Morzel and Lady Lavin, whether it be Azarane and Alessandra, for these two individuals in this match. So we're going to put a cage around this match so we know it's going to be even Stevens and one-on-one. Because at some point, someone was going to get involved and get their hands dirty in this match. So this is, in fact, a big-time match for the TV title division right now. If you avert your eyes to the CPW webpage, you can see that as it stands right now, obviously, Feats is our television champion right now, our Twitch.tv television champion, with Mr. Kantot being the #1 contender and Miles being the #2 contender. Now, those rankings aren't always a 1-for-1 in the progression of the stories here every Tuesday at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, but it certainly helps to go a long way if you're a #1 contender for a belt, that's for sure. So I'm very sure Feats is paying a very close attention to this one after having dethroned Sumo last Tuesday at the Scars and Stripes PLE to once again be TV champion. Oh, nice suplex from Miles. And the other interesting thing about this matchup is that this is kind of a 50%er match when it comes to the World Tag Team titles, because we know obviously Mr. Kantot is one half of the tag champs with Morzel, but we know the Unholy Union is also the #3 contenders with a 9-1 tag team record on the season. So this is almost kind of like two birds, one stone here when it comes to Miles versus Kantot. Whether it be the TV title or the tag titles, however you want to paint the picture, there is a lot riding on this one. Miles, nice somersault, a prettier. And cover made, but Mr. Kantot kicks out. And we get a nice close-up look of that very beautiful, precious face of Miles Wildmore, who has let the madness overtake him and now is being guided, I guess you could say, by Azarain himself. Miles looking to try to climb out of the cage. He's very top of the cage, just straddling the top of the cage here. Mr. Kantot battling to bring him back down inside the confines of this battlefield, and he does. And now we got a fight on the side of the cage wall here. Mr. Kantot, oh, Miles getting his face smacked into the fencing. And now we're back to square one. Nice duck under from Mr. Kantot into a German suplex. Here in our 6th match of the night, where we've seen a lot of matches take place to really put some action into those CPW leaderboards on the CPW page over at Croakitoad.com. As we now gear up our motors for Altar of Pain, the PLE for August, always the last Tuesday of the month. We'll see who climbs those ranks just in time to get the lucky opportunity. Uh-oh, Miles again, up and over. And drives Mr. Kantot face first right to the CPW logo. Goes for the cover here. Is it enough? And he does. Oh my God, Miles Wildmore picks up the win here tonight. Solo inside the cage. Improving his record to 11-3.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus. Weighing in at 235 pounds, Linky.
Light me up!
Representing the Thrill Seekers from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
I suck!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you mean to tell me... Wait, do you mean to tell me that the records of Linky and Roxas, which you can see over at the CPW webpage, over at Croakitoad.com, they are both currently at 6-6 on the season right now. And the what? Spike Ryan is not even looking at the pin from Roxas. Instead was waving to the fans. Oh, here's Linky. Well, we saw what happens when refereeing gets out of control last Tuesday. Hashtag thanks, Ashterial. Will that happen again here tonight? Now that the fate of Roxas and Linky is in the hands of Spike Ryan here tonight. I guess Eric Bischoff couldn't get enough of seeing shenanigans as special referees, so he wanted to see one again here tonight. Spike Ryan obviously has a history with Roxas. It is a very bad, riddled history with Roxas. And now with Linky involved, I don't know. Here lately, it just seems like there's a lot of words, but they're just words. The actions don't meet the words, if you get what I'm saying. And now it's time for Spike Ryan to put the proof in the pudding. Let's see how he's going to do this. Oh, wait. A rope break? He wasn't even near the ropes. He is completely screwing Roxas over. Did he? He literally called for a rope break in the middle of the ring. Oh my God. I'm just waiting for Roxas to start turning blue and dark purple and just go after. Oh, here we go. Watch this. Oh my God. That was slow. Spike Ryan obviously does not want Roxas to win. He does not want Roxas to improve to a 7-6 record and climb up the television title leaderboards. He is trying to help Linky win. And I can't say that I'm absolutely shocked by this revelation, but all right, he's counting Linky's pin here. 1, 2. That was a fast count. He is totally trying to help Linky win here. Oh no. Another fast one. Nope. I'm just waiting for him to get his hands dirty here in this match.
Light me up!
You know, I think Mr. Coke should have came out here to cover Roxas's back, but then again, I can't believe I just said those words. Oh! And the rupee cutter from Linky onto Roxas. And Roxas is dazed and confused here. What's Linky going to go for? Springboard and hits the crossbody from across the ring. And here's Spike Ryan, special. Oh my goodness, that was fast. And Roxas again, back in control. Can he maintain that offensive here on Linky? As you avert your eyes to the divisions, you'll see that Linky is currently the number 4 contender for the TV title. Roxas is number 5. They are right next to each other with the same exact win-loss record of Season 3. There is a lot riding on the line when it comes to Linky and Roxas here. And Spike Ryan is the one. As we hear Deputy Dog in the background getting excited to watch this. I'm waiting to see how Spike Ryan is going to completely disassemble this match from within here before it's all said and done. So my question is Spike Ryan just doing this because of his hatred for Mr. Coke and Roxas? Or is he doing this because... Whoa. Wait. Okay, no, that was actually a rope break. I'm curious what the intentions of Spike Ryan are by doing this. Obviously, he doesn't like Mr. Coke and Roxas, but where does his allegiance lie when it comes to Linky? He's been trying to be a good guy these past couple of months and try to prove himself to like AJ Jacobs and Puppy and Linky. So maybe he's trying to still get in their good graces here, even though his actions over the past several weeks have not really matched what he's been trying to do. I mean, even by doing this, isn't he proving that he's still a bad guy by screwing Roxas over? There's the limit break from oh my God, he wasn't even near the ropes. Oh, Roxas telling Linky to suck it. Roxas telling Linky to sucks it. He knows his back's against the ropes here with Spike Ryan choosing to referee this match the way he is. And now we're going to get slap fighting between Linky and Roxas. And we don't see Connie at ringside, and we don't see anybody in Roxas's corner at ringside either. And if we did have that, that would just make this all the more interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, Roxas getting jabbed to the outside. And Spike Ryan, the special referee, doing the ring out count. Linky with the double stomps, now straight into the cover. Oh my. Well, that said it was perfect, but Linky wins here tonight, getting a 7-6 record to break Roxas's tie. All thanks to Spike Ryan. I hope he's happy with his decisions. I hope he's happy with his decisions. Very fair. Okay, sure.
Size doesn't mean everything.
I'm going to show Celeste all about size after this show's over.
How does that make your wallet
Trashbag Sev has just dropped 5 sub-bombs. Thank you. They have gifted to 157 times.
Thank you, Trashbag Sev. Thank you, everyone, for your kindness tonight. I appreciate it.
Trashbag Save has just resubbed at tier 1. Thank you, NP and LT 3.
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Baltimore, Maryland, Brett A. And from London, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, Burns A.
Darla's here. Darla was in a match earlier. Okay, here we go. Everyone wanted to see Barry Bones get some activity with that Iron Knuckle title. Look at Bethany already trying to win with a cross arm breaker. Very first move of the match. She's trying to rip the arm out of Burnsy with the CQC. Wow. Everyone has been whinging and whining and moaning and crying that Barry Bones won the Iron Knuckle title, and we haven't seen him again since. He's totally pulling a Brock Lesnar on us here in CPW. He did his one match, and he hasn't been back. Well, guess what? Now we're getting activity in the Iron Knuckle title division right here between two of the toughest strikers, two of the roughest, toughest strikers in all of CPW. Bethany, the master of CQC, and Burnsy, the master of the slapper. You can't get any more Iron Knuckle than that, that's for sure. And now they are going toe-to-toe. And in Bethany's case, it's literally toe-to-toe in the division that Barry Bones currently holds the belt of for 70 days now. And there's Burnsy bringing a steel chair to the mix. I mean, this is legal. You can do this. Oh. And Burnsy whacks Bethany with the steel chair. Tries to go for another one, but can't get it. And yes, maybe the Toad Talk podcast, this week's Toad Talk podcast, might have something to do with this booking here. Maybe Eric Bischoff was listening to Toad Talk podcast, and so he decided to throw an iron knuckle match on the show tonight. Look at this, Bethany once again cross arm breaker on Burnsy. And she hits the enziguri with the bare foot. Bethany now set and ready for something. European uppercut to Burnsy, 00 Agent Burnsy. And a kick to the back as we see some of our VIP fans here standing at ringside to get a very close look at this match. And Bethany now has got the arm cinched in a very awkward way, looking to pull it right out of the socket. And there's Burnsy finally coming back with some offense of his own. And now he's got the rear chin lock. Disco Bunny's there with 100 biddies. Thank you. Disco Bunny was in a match earlier. Oh no, and look at this. Burnsy with the chin lock has just made Bethany tap out. And he didn't even use slappers tonight. He gets the tap out win over Bethany tonight in the Iron Knuckle division. And now he's one step closer to climbing up those ranks. Thank you, Disco Bunny. You had a match earlier. Hey, look, Danny arrived and there is loading screen.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 239 pounds, Danny Adachi!
Oh, come on. Who's going to attack Danny this time? No! Oh, it's Kantot Valentine. Well, Danny doesn't even get a chance to get it to the ring. Everyone just wants to beat up and bully Danny in CPW, man. I swear to God. The whole world is against Danny. Even OG Brad Vickers is against Danny, it seems. Oh my God, he German suplexed the back of his head in the ring apron. That was nasty. Well, I hate to bring up this this statistic, but Danny Adi in season 3 is actually on an 80% loss percentage. He's tied with Jimbo Aberdeen, so he is his win-loss record is number 5. When it comes to everybody on the roster this season, which you can see over at the CPW webpage over at Croakitoad.com, by the way. And this is a match, no doubt, probably for the Young Lions division. I mean, we know Kantot Valentine is in the number 6 spot. Danny currently unranked, but maybe a win here could put him up there. That would maybe send Kantot off the leaderboard, and it would shuffle Atomic Bomb up a spot and then get Danny on the board, perhaps. But as it stands right now, the camera is zoomed in very close, and we're not getting into the ring. So we're probably going to have to restart this thing because Kadaj made it a point to ambush Danny before he could even get into the ring. And now this has just turned into a complete brawl when this is supposed to be a match. As a matter of fact, let me check the CPW webpage because I'm curious to see what Danny's record is. What is his record? Danny's record in Season 3 is actually 1-4. All right, Eric Bischoff has ruled that this match will restart in the ring. We ain't got time for that. So we're back in the ring now. The referee has maintained order, and we are going to have this match. Yes, Danny Adi is currently 1-4 on Season 3 right now. And what is Kadaj sitting at here? And Kadaj is actually sitting at a 2-2 record. So there you go. And I feel like a lot of those losses are attributed to the fact that Danny has tried to feud and have a rivalry against Monica Wake and Jen Von Lee to help his boy OG Brad Vickers, but it has not worked out in his favor more often than not. And I think that is the TLDR of Danny's win-loss record right now. But maybe he could turn that around here tonight, facing someone fresh, someone new on the roster, a part of the Team Rock Hard Meatballs from the Badass Games contingency, Kadaj, who a win for him would be really nice because that would put him up the Young Lions brackets and maybe even surpass Queen Savi, the former champion. Again, it's going to be very interesting to see how these leaderboards change over on the webpage after tonight's show and see who rises up the board, who gets dropped down, and maybe we'll see some fresh faces enter the fray. Right now, all I've been seeing just a bunch of freaking strikes back and forth. Whether it be the brawl on the outside. Barely any wrestling really here. Just a lot of strikes. Okay, here we go. Running Bulldog out of the corner. And now Danny going for the cover on Kadaj. But an immediate kick out at 1. Kadaj going. Oh, shooting for the kick. It got caught and then he went for it again and it connects. Here comes some strikes from Kadaj. Atomic drop. And winds him up in a neck breaker to follow suit. I mean, we're getting a little bit of wrestling now, but mostly strikes still. Up and over the ropes to the ring apron on the outside. I'm actually curious what match. Okay, I can actually look this up because the CPW webpage is amazing. All right, let's see. Danny Adi. Oh, he beat Mike Metal. That's right. That was his one win this season. Danny Adi that was actually his last match. He defeated Mike Metal back on May 19th. As a matter of fact. Oh, nice move. Springboard dives to the outside with a crossbody onto Kadaj. That was in fact his last match. So if he actually wins tonight, Danny will actually be on a 2-match winning streak, but he's got to win this one. And I believe that was courtesy of Azarain and company on the outside of the ring, by the way, is the reason he won that match. But we'll see if he can replicate that success here tonight and pull up another dub here and be on that 2-match winning streak here against Kadaj. Or will Kadaj win this one? Oh, and Kadaj's face dropped over that barricade. Very nasty bit of business there. 6 count on the outside of the ring. Oh my God. Danny getting crunched into the still steps. We're at a 7 count. Get back into the ring, guys. Don't let it in like this. Don't let it in. Kadaj, stop it. Get him in the ring. Oh no, Danny, wake up. Danny, don't. No, Danny, come on. No, Danny. Get in the ring, Danny. Whew. Okay. The match has been saved. And we will continue on. Here we go. Danny propped up into the corner. Kantot. No, running right into double feet. Here comes Danny with the crucifix. Does not go for the pinfall. Off the ropes. Whippersnapper. Oh, Danny going top rope here. He's going to risk it all. Is it going to pay off? No, it does not. Cross body. And Kantot just sidesteps out of the way. He tries to go for a running lariat, but Danny dodges it. And a back kick right to the bread basket. And bops him right on the head. Oh, that lariat does actually hit the trifecta from Kantot. Lighting Danny up into the corner. But he was ready for him. Reverses. And now it's his turn. Let's see. He rotates Kantot around. Elbow. Right to the back. Grabbing the leg. What is this? Oh. That's some heart foundation shiz right there. Working on that leg. Soften him up for that sharpshooter. I'm sure pills him out of the corner. Does not go for the pin. Kantot is stunned. Oh, man. He could have went for it right there. Does not. Oh, atomic drop. That's a familiar sight. Let's see if Danny can keep the momentum. Side Russian leg sweep. That's also a very familiar sight. Oh, and Kantot has finally had enough. Reverses the offense. Oh, and he misses. Misses the tope on the inside of the ring. And now Kantot fires back with his own side Russian leg sweep. Almost to mock Danny here. Kantot now set and ready with a finisher. Is he actually going to hit DVD? One of his patented moves. And he does. Death Valley driver from Kantot. One of his patented finishing maneuvers. Is he going to do it? No. Danny would kick out before the 3, and oh no, not a second one. No, he slips out. And a whip into the corner. Grabbing the leg. Ooh, nice. Got him all cinched in. And again, another atomic drop. I mean, no matter how this one pans out, there is the side Russian leg sweep again. The wombo combo for the second time. And again, Kantot just will not let the third move in the series go down. 4-star match rating. And he misses the tope again into the ring. Kantot currently 0-2 on that move. Springboarding himself inside. Kantot now looking to race around the corner and actually hits the lariat that time. And Kantot going all the way up top. High wrist time. Telling Danny to get to his feet. What is he gonna go? Oh my goodness, nobody there. On the high crossbody, Danny whips him around. Spins him around. Ooh, nice move there. Gut wrench suplex into a cover. And he gets it. Danny has just picked up the win here tonight over Kantot. Big win there. And now Danny is 2-0 on a 2-match winning streak now.
Dosh, grab it while you can, lads.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the War Raiders from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 242 pounds, Leo Ray.
Don't cross the streams.
Loads of money.
And his opponent, representing the War Raiders from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 240 pounds, Rose.
Ooh. Now this is a match. Okay, we have... Wow. Okay, first move of the match, he tries to go straight into a roll-up. Well, we have the 7-1 Rogue here, who is, if you look at the title contenderships right now, he is actually the #1 contender for Psycho T's World Heavyweight title. Of course, we know that he's got other plans right now alongside Nathan Moore for the World Tag Team titles. But nevertheless, this is a very important match for his singles record, as a 7-1 record is very impressive. That's probably the best record in CPW right now for Season 3. Actually, no, it isn't. Well, I guess it depends. Well, I guess there's asterisks behind that because Alessandra is currently 5-0 and has a 100% win record, but she's only got 5 wins. So I guess it depends how you calculate it, but whether you want to count a 5-0 record as more impressive than a 7-1 record, I guess that's up to you. But nevertheless, Leah Raines sitting at a 1-1 record and is currently the number 4 contender for the World Heavyweight title. And these two are formerly allies as well, teaming up together to rid the world of one Tad Peters to save Maggie Moore and Celestia from the evil corruption of the dolls once upon a time several months ago, and now they find each other one-on-one here in friendly combat. No dastardly deeds or horrible stories. Oh, look at that. Whoa, that was sick. Rogue completely diving up to the top rope and hits a poison run out of nowhere. Holy crap, that was awesome. And the funny thing about it is not only is Rogue the number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight title, but he's also the number 1 contender for the Cruiserweight title with that 7-1 record. So it just goes to show, just because you're in one division doesn't mean that's the actual division you're going to be going for. There are multiple pathways in CPW, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Here we go. We saw this move. We actually saw this move last Tuesday at Scars and Stripes. Top rope poison Rana. Wow. Rogue pulling out all the awesome... Oh! Rogue pulling out all the awesome, high-flying, and amazing... And for the 3rd time, we're up on the ring barricade here tonight. Oh, wow, he slipped and fell off, I think. I hope one of those fans didn't just push him off. And just like Rogue is currently listed in the tag team, the world, and the cruiserweight, Leah Raines is also obviously listed into the Iron Knuckle division as well. So it's not like one person is stuck into one division. There are multiple pathways to go for just about everybody, which creates a lot of interest moving forwards. Rogue's kick getting blocked, and Leo Raines fires back with a lariat, but he gets bopped on the head with his own kick. Toe kick blocked, and Leo Raines with a short arm clothesline, or a short-legged clothesline, I guess. Up to the top rope now. Here he goes. Flying knee drop off the top and goes straight to the cover. Let's see if he can put a 2 on Rogue's loss record. No, he does not. Well, the win from Miles Wildmore tonight over Kantot would, in fact, actually put him at 11-3. So, again, I guess you could enter that into the discussion as well as to what's more impressive. Uh-oh, backslide driver. And that is the patented finisher of Rogue on the Leo Raines. Is it enough? No. By the way, just to point out, after last week's main event tag team match, Double Down right now, between FAFO and Graham and Psycho T, Rogue and Nathan Moore currently 4-0, undefeated as a tag team here in Season 3. And that is why they are currently sitting at the #1 contendership spot for Morzo and Mr. Kantot. Leah Raines now, middle rope. Looking to continue the offensive here on a dazed Rogue. He's biding his time. Not going for anything. Now he hits it. Wow, that was the slowest double X handle I've ever seen in my life. Oh! And there is the bare knuckle fist of Leo Raines. Uh-oh, he's going for another one. Oh my goodness. 2 punches to the face of Rogue. Knocked his cyborg lights right out. Is it enough? It is. Oh my God. Leo Reyes with a double bare knuckle boppers to the face has knocked Rogue out off his feet. And Rogue now with a 7-2 record solo.
GG.
Reload.
What could possibly go wrong?
I thought you were one of them.
One of what, Celestia?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Pat McAfee from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 257 pounds, Cassidy Ryan!
It looks like your party has been canceled.
And his opponent from the Copper Age, weighing in at 228 pounds, Dion Kidd!
Unfortunately, Disco Bunny, you're probably going to fall a little bit.
I'll take this then.
Yes, thank you. You're probably going to fall a little bit lower than that after tonight's loss. But there's always next week to gain it back. I'm sure. You love slippers? Oh, I love slippers too. I love Crocs. I love wearing my sliders with socks. I don't care. I'll own it. We've got a very interesting match here. Has this ever happened before? This might be a first time ever. Cassidy Ryan taking on Zozakin. And we see his good buddy Pat McAfee at ringside, escorting Cassidy Ryan everywhere he goes. And I'm sure Pat McAfee is still reeling after the announcement earlier on the Pat McAfee show, his own podcast show, where Brock Lesnar announced his official retirement. That's the news and that's the buzz of today's wrestling world. Hey, maybe Brock Lesnar will be the next guy to come to CPW and join the Cassidy Ryan contingency. Alongside Pat McAfee and Miley Cyrus, of course. Zozakin is currently sitting at a 13-8 record, which is absolutely astounding considering most of those wins came back on the Twitch front page show when Zozakin made his re-debut and won like 5 matches in one night, maybe even 6. He had a shot against the Grim Weaver last Tuesday at Scars and Stripes for the international title. Came up short in that match. Oh, nice tornado DDT out of the corner. Now Cassidy Ryan just kind of trying to reel himself after the main event of Beach Brawl, where it was him and Pat McAfee teaming up to take on Psycho T and Spinny in a losing effort. I'm sure he's happy that the Zazarus suggestion to increase the title rankings up to 7 from 5, because now you get to see Cassidy Ryan in the number 7 spot. I'm not sure if a win here tonight over Zozakin would surpass.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Please do something for me temporarily.
Yes, you're welcome, Chris Redfield. I think a win here tonight. Good God, the whole fucking van is here right now. Okay, so I think Cassidy Ryan might surpass Spinny here in the number 6 spot. If he wins, oh, look at Pat McAfee.
Miss me, motherfuckers.
Hey, look, if you want me to stop commentary and just have all this cast of characters call the match, then I'm good with that. I'll just sit back and watch just like everybody else. Lateral press. 1 count. Pops him, spins him around. Rear waist lock. And a reverse atomic drop. Standing switch, go behind into the suplex. I love how Celestia described the commentary. That's funny and amazing, and I've never seen it described that way in my entire life. I am currently narrating the match right now. We will now connect you to the next operator. And Zozakin wins. Well, there you go, Cassidy Ryan.
Here is your winner, Zion Kid.
Good God. All right, we've only got a few more matches left on the night, but we have another very interesting toss-up match here that has never happened before.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brotherhood, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 244 pounds, AJ Jacobs. And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 456 pounds, the International Champion, Grim Weaver.
All right. Ooh, nice move by AJ Jacobs, dodging out of a giant big boot to the face. Look at AJ Jacobs going straight for the high flying and speed here. Strat, that's going to be what helps him in this match. Definitely a David versus Goliath situation here against the big man, Grim Weaver, the international champion, who had a successful retain over Zozakin last Tuesday at Scars and Stripes. I mean, we saw Zozakin just now defeat Cassidy Ryan in the last match. And if Grim Weaver can beat Zozakin, that should tell you something right there. Grim Weaver right now working on a 35-day reign right now as international champion, toppling the mighty Rock Hard Meat to become the champion. And look at AJ Jacobs just going to town on Grim Weaver here. Wow. Just not letting up, not relenting. Going straight for it. Referee took her sweet time getting on her to get the cover, though. Whip across the ropes. Nice. Power slam from AJ Jacobs. No problem, Maggie. Have a good night. We still have this week's Kappa Championship match. And we know the trolling is going to be off the hook for that one. I'm hearing we're also going to be seeing Mr. Coke in action. As well as the women's champion, Celestia. Oh, and there's the thumb to the jugular. We saw that last Tuesday at Scars and Stripes against Zozakin. And AJ Jacobs able to power his shoulder out. Not quite done yet. Oh, look at Grim Weaver just putting all of his size and strength into that neck hold, that trap hold. Just trying to force AJ Jacobs with everything he's got to breathe oxygen. Reverse whip into the corner. Ooh. AJ Jacobs coming back here. Oh, and an X Factor. Face planting him into the mat. Now AJ going to the corner, gonna go high risk here. And there's a big time frog splash off the top rope. Now going for the cover. And we saw AJ's good friend Puppy in action earlier in the second match. Now it's time for AJ with a spiral tap onto the international champion Grim Weaver. And AJ currently in the driver's seat right now against the big man. Nice, pulls him into a neck breaker and goes straight for the cover now. AJ Jacobs, welcome. AJ Jacobs now set and ready, finisher locked in. Uh-oh. Oh, he was gonna go for the vertebreaker, but Grim Weaver saw it coming and reversed the finisher. And look at this. Puts him right back into a rest hold, but he's up against the ring ropes, which saves his life. And now Grim Weaver just mashing AJ's head into the mat. Uh-oh, Grim Weaver getting fired up here. And we get slap fighting. We are literally going to get slap fighting now. AJ Jacobs going toe-to-toe with the Grim Weaver. I mean, if you look at this on paper, you're like, wow. I don't really have a whole lot of faith in AJ Jacobs winning this one, but hey, stranger things have happened. That is for sure. AJ Jacobs staying on his feet after taking those. Oh, never mind. Never mind. AJ Jacobs getting plowed with a big boot, and now, what is this? A bear hug? No, into a belly to belly. Just completely mashing him into the ring mat. Uh-oh. AJ Jacobs got to reverse this finisher coming up. Oh no, here's the thumb to the juggle. Oh my God, the Umago-like thumb right to the throat. Is it enough? This is how he did Zozokin last Tuesday, and it's how he's gonna do AJ Jacobs tonight. Grim Weaver, 2-0 here lately as international champion. The Wolf's Tooth, I like it.
The following contest is a tornado tag handicap match.
What about me? What about Raven?
Representing the Assassins from Miami, Florida, the American Dream. And his opponents, the non-stop fighting action champions, Madman Clown and Eli Sandra. Holy Union!
Hey, Freak Show!
Wow, Bonesaw McGraw doesn't like Ezra. Wait. This isn't tag. Oh my God. I mean, this isn't the first time that Candy Sucks has probably taken on two at the same time. But this is. Oh my God, we already get a ref bump. And Azrain says, "Thank you very much." Yes, you're welcome. Wow, everybody's getting plowed in this one. Typical for a Candy Sucks match. So this one does not have any tag formats. Everybody's in all at the same time. This is going to be very hard for Candy Sucks to win. But this is this week's Kappa Championship match. If Candy Sucks can somehow, some way pull this off, she will be the new Kappa champion. We saw what happened last time when it was a 3-on-1. Lady Lavin almost did it. She almost did it. Lady Lavin almost beat the odds, the 3-on-1 odds. She was very close to doing it. We'll see if Candy Sucks can do it here. Oh my God. She just spears Alessandra, who pulled a chair out. Apparently that's legal as well. I guess in Azurain rules, nothing is legal and everything is illegal. I don't know. Well, Candy Sucks getting back into the ring. Oh no, bad time to do that. Oh, come on. Azurain wasn't having any of her nonsense. Azurain apparently not falling for the eye candy that is Candy Sucks. Candy Sucks mounting punches to Azurain. Here on the outside. I'm noticing there's no countouts in this either. One of these weeks, one of these times, someone is going to be able to break this Azurain curse on the Kappa title. I don't know when it's going to be or how or who, but that spell is going to break at some point. And there's Azurain looking to end it early here. But look at that, Candy Sucks refusing to give up. Hey, and you know what? Mr. Coke would love it if Candy Sucks brought the Kappa title to the Coke. What was that name last week? We mentioned it on the podcast. The Coke cartel. The Coke cartel. Yeah. Instead of the Coke Syndicate, it needs to be the Coke Cartel. The Mr. Coke Cartel, yeah. If Candy Sucks can do this, actually pull this off, she'll bring the Kappa title to the Mr. Coke Cartel family. And they'll finally have a title in the family. Oh my God, Azarine's gonna dive. Alessandra's whacking Candy Sucks with a stick. Oh my God, he missed. Wow, Candy Sucks with a shoulder breaker. She's actually doing a good job of isolating the two. That's how you try to win the match. Keep one outside the ring and one inside the ring. And even the odds up. Candy Sucks. Oh, she hurt herself. She hurt her back. She got her back cracked on that one. Uh-oh, Azarine, I wouldn't be doing that right now. Never mind. She tripped on her own. Oh. Shining Wizard. Oh, she's right back up to her feet. And then Azarine hits her with a sling blade. Now Alessandra taunting and gloating her. Oh no, not the double feats. No. Candy Sucks just getting hammered by Azarine, but she comes back with a clothesline. Look at the fight. And Candy Sucks here. Straight from Starfish Island in Miami. Azarine, oh. Well-timed springboard dropkick. And now Alessandra wants to try to end it here on Candy Sucks. Will she do it? No, Candy Sucks reversed. Oh, and there's the face plant. Look at that. She drops Alessandra. Now she's going after Azarine. Oh my God, if she does this. Into the corner. No, Azarine counters. Missing the basement dropkick. Candy Sucks comes back. Rear waist lock. Whacks him in the back a few times. I think she was trying to go for a bulldog, but he slipped out. How's this one going to go? Is Candy Sucks going to be the one to break the spell? Oh, no. Oh, no. The Ultimo stretch. The Ultimo stretch from... this is it. Candy Sucks getting stretched out like she's never been stretched before by Azarine tonight and forcing a tap out. And Azarine and friends will keep the Kappa title one more week.
Fuck this channel! I quit!
Yes, I agree. Candy Sucks should have won. All right, coming up next, the women's champion Celestia in action against an opponent that I personally handpicked because she's been mean to me today. I went easy on her, don't worry.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Deleters of Worlds from Miami, Florida, the Women's World Champion, Celestia!
Don't worry, don't worry. You really think I would troll Celestia? Do you really think I would troll Celestia? I would never troll Celestia and do anything bad. I would never.
And her opponent from Pineville, West Virginia, weighing in at 527 pounds, Jim Bob!
Thanks. Much appreciated.
Disco Bunny has just given a gift sub to Snoop 570. Thank you. They have gifted nulla times.
I want to just keep this music going while this match is going. Yeah, baby. That's a big old boy right there, Celestia. Yes.
Emotional damage.
I mean, what a rightfully so sound effect to have at a situation like this. Hey, this is a perfectly legitimate competitor for Celestia to be challenging here tonight. There's no hijinks here. There's no shenanigans. Celestia can win this match. I believe in her. I'm not trolling. She's not cooked. This is a perfectly fair fight. This is perfectly fair. It's perfectly legitimate. Thank you for the gift sub, Disco Bunny. Roxas is covered. Cousin. Hey, what if Jimbo Aberdeen ends up actually being Roxas's cousin from West Virginia? His long-lost cousin. Well, if anyone would know, it would be Mr. Coke. He's got all the deep dive on the Roxas family tree. Well, Jimbo Aberdeen hasn't had a match. Well, we saw him at Beach Brawl. We saw him at the Battle at the Beach Brawl match, where he came out in his shivvies, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, that's the last time we saw Jimbo Aberdeen. Well, you haven't seen a whole lot of Jimbo since he debuted earlier this year. Let's see. Jimbo Aberdeen has got a 1-4 record. That means he's won one match since coming to CPW. Maybe he'll make it 2-4 here by completely mashing the women's champion Celestia in the corner. Oh yeah, soften her up, soften her up. Hey, it's a perfectly legitimate contest. Hey, maybe Jimbo Aberdeen can go for the women's title. Uh-oh, Celestia up top. 450 elbow. Nice. Wait, is she gonna immediately end the match already on Jimbo Aberdeen here? No. Close, though. Celestia is getting a little fired up in here, facing this much larger man. Oh, sidesteps out of the way, gets clotheslined in the corner. And old Jimbo having a good time in there against the women's champion, Celestia. Having a hoot and a holler right now. What is Celestia doing? Oh, hammerlock DDT. Spikes. Look at Celestia climb on top of Jimbo Aberdeen. It's like climbing a mountain and peak. Takes you 2 hours to reach the top. She's going to do it again. Oh, 2 times. With the hammerlock DDT. Now trying to topple this big man, this big mountain of a man here. Front drop kick as well does the deed. Celestia just trying to chip away the best she can. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. He grabbed her by the neck and just yeeted her across the ring. Oh, my God. Now he's just on top of her. With that sweaty back right in her face. Whipped into the corner. Oh no, what's this? Oh, Celestia reverses. Inverted DDT. Well, she's playing it right. She's trying to, oh, there's the trademark. Trifecta kicks. Did she kick him down enough to get the win here? No, kick out of 2. Celestia here proving why she is the women's champion of all of CPW, going to the top rope. 450 elbow, and connects again. Right onto the pile and the mound of flesh in the ring. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, she did it. And Celestia comes away with the win. See, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along. Now get our child. I get child support this weekend. Where is it? I am the narrator. That's my new name. I am no longer a commentator for this show. I am the narrator of this show.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Bearer from
yes!
weighing in at 259 pounds, Chain! And his opponent, representing the Assassins from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 237 pounds, Mr. Cole!
Is this Coke and CS over the weekend playing Black Ops, telling everyone to suck it? Okay, one of our final matches of the night. Mr. Coke still wearing the Baby Rage mask 3 months later when he could have taken it off, but he chooses not to. Set one-on-one here against Chain. We see Agent CS and Sneaky Sean at ringside as part of the Coke cartel family. We saw Candy Sucks and Roxas in action earlier. And of course, Chain accompanied by his manager and wise man Paul Bearer on his side of the ring. And this is actually a match for the international title division. We see Mr. Coke coming in at number 7, Chain coming in at number 6 on those championship leaderboards. So big opportunity here for Mr. Coke to climb up the ranks and get one step closer to that international championship currently held by Grim Weaver, who we saw in action earlier. And there's Sneaky Sean getting a little sneaky up on the apron. Also, just to point out, the Coke Cartel Syndicate are also the number 4 team for the World Tag Team titles as well, with a 5-3 record. Now we get the exchange of pinfalls here between Chain and Mr. Coke. Nice backslide into a pin, but kick out at 1. Have a good night, Trashback Seth. Thanks for coming by, man. Thanks for the support. And we will see you here streaming all the rest of this week. This weekend at QuakeCon. Come on by, join the fun. Live from QuakeCon, starting on Thursday. We have slap fighting between Mr. Coke, Mr. Baby Coke, and Chain. Now look at Mr. Coke telling Chain to go ahead and slap him in the face. Oh, there it is. Hammer of blows. They're a clubbering. They're a clubbering. And Chain wins. Oh, fireball Hadouken punch. But look, Agent CS has distracted the referee. Oh my God. Shane still with a finisher locked in. Oh, and Mr. Coke steps out of the way of the finisher. Nice dodge from Mr. Coke, and there's a fall-away slam. And now Mr. Coke goes for the pin on Chain. Only a 2 count. Still got some work to do. And Coke. Wow, forearm shivers to the forehead of Chain, trying to bust his glasses. Let's see what Coke is going to do. Oh, no. Oh, cold Coke stunner. Cold Coke stunner. It's a cold Coke stunner on the Chain. But is it enough? It might be too early in the match. No, it is enough. Holy moly, Mr. Coke picks up the win tonight decisively over Chain and gets the win. What are they doing? What are Coke and CS doing to Sneaky? Leave that man's soul alone. That spot should be reserved for Candy Sucks.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh! What the heck was that, Psycho T? Psycho T ambushing Nathan Moore out of nowhere before he could even finish his entrance and take his jacket and his mask off. What the hell is going on here for the world champion? Well, I have a feeling we're going to have the referee getting involved on this thing. Well, you know, there's probably a little bit of payback here, because we know what happened last Tuesday. There was Ash Stereo as the special referee in between Psycho T and Grimm and Nathan Moore and Rogue. And so probably the world champion, Psycho T, is just blowing some steam off here for losing that match because of Ash Stereo. And he's just taking it out on Nathan Moore. I mean, it's not like it's Nate's fault. But that's the cards we were dealt tonight. So it is what it is. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if all four of the people that were involved in that main event last Tuesday want to get their hands on Asterial. After her performance as the special referee in that match. Wow, this is just an absolute brawl on the outside. We'll wait to see how this one pans out, but my God, Psycho T is being exactly as his name implies here. Completely psycho right now on Nathan Moore. And there it is. That's what we were waiting for. Referee finally has had enough of seeing the world champion go crazy at Nathan Moore on the outside of the ring and has split him up. And so now we are going to put him in the ring so that we can actually get this match. All right, bell is rung, and there we go. World Heavyweight Champion Psycho T one-on-one here against Nathan Moore. This might also be a first time ever when it comes to a one-on-one singles match. And if it has happened, it's been a long time ago, I would say. It's certainly been a night of first time evers across the board. That's for sure. Of course, Psycho T is the World Heavyweight Champion of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Nathan Moore is currently the number 2 contender, right behind his own tag team partner, Rogue, who lost earlier in a match. So it'll be interesting to see if a 7-2 record stays above a 9-2 record. I don't think it will, obviously. So actually, there's a bit of friendly competition here. If Nate can beat Psycho T, he'll surpass his partner's record. And also have bragging rights for a non-title win over the champion, too, on top of that. While also focusing on the tag team division, obviously. And of course, you have Grem, who's at the number 3 spot right now. Ooh, knees up. Currently sitting at an 8-6 record. Who has not had a match tonight. Nice suplex into the small package, but only a 1 count there. As a matter of fact, this is our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. So we will actually not be seeing or hearing from Grem or Asterial tonight. But I've already heard news from Eric Bischoff in the back about next week's main event. And I will tell you all about it as soon as this match is over. So don't go anywhere. Uh-oh. Nathan Moore has been busted open courtesy of the claw and the glove of one Psycho T. That is not good. That is not good at all. Psycho T again going for... Oh, Nathan Moore reaching out and grabbing onto the ring rope to break up the pin. And Psycho T looking to continue his assault here on Nathan Moore. A bleeding Nathan Moore here in the main event of the evening. Clothesline. Oh, and cinching the metallic magical claw right into the neck of a bleeding Nathan Moore. But he breaks out of it. Uh-oh. Nathan Moore out of the corner looking for a curb stomping. Gets him. Oh, my goodness. A raid from Miles Wildmore of Nathan Moore. Oh, my God. Nate does it with the curb stomp. A bleeding Nathan Moore has just pinned the world champion in our main event tonight. Non-title.
Thank you for joining us, friends.
Oh, my goodness. That came out of nowhere. A bleeding Nathan Moore scores the non-title win over Psycho T in our main event tonight. And well, that puts him to a 9-2 record. Nathan Moore is officially the new #1 contender for the world title. Although we know, that's neither here nor there, considering the tag team title situation, but very quick match, actually. But Nathan Moore makes a statement here in the main event. Somewhere in the backstage, Grim is going, interesting. Somewhere else in the backstage, Ash Stereo is going, I don't care. I hate everybody.